What's up guys, I'm Modern Dad, you know the score, blah blah blah. Quick video tonight, been real busy all week doing a college course at 42. Anyway, so what I want to talk about tonight is the real cost of owning this year's iPhones. Apple did announce it, but very quietly, so some of you may be surprised to find out what I'm about to tell you. Alright, so we all know that the iPhone X was expensive to repair, and it still is this year. The XS is still expensive. It's still $279 to replace the screen. It's still $549 to repair other damage. What? But it gets better. Even though the XS is the same price, the Max goes up to $329 for a screen replacement and $599 for other damage. Now I know you're going to come back at me and say, well Dan, it's a much bigger phone. But it doesn't cost that much more to replace them parts. So there's no way. No way. Here's what you can buy, right, for $500. You drop your phone and break the back of your Max. For the amount of money it's going to cost you to repair that phone, you could buy a 128 gig, 8 gig of RAM OnePlus 6. You could buy a Huawei Mate 10 Pro, 128 gig. Buy a Razer phone. What else could you buy? You could buy an iPhone 7 Plus, 32 gig. You could buy an iPhone 8, the regular one. You see what I'm getting at? $599 is insane for a repair on anything on the phone, especially if you just crack the back glass. That's nuts. So there's your first little sort of, it's not a price increase, but because they've introduced a new phone, the cost goes up. I'm interested to see how much it's going to cost on the iPhone X or the iPhone XR, seeing as that's a lower quality display. But surely it's still got the same glass back, same frame, they've still got to get into the phone the same way, so surely it's the same amount of labor. Anyway, so there's that to think about. Batteries this year. So we all know the iPhone XS has pretty much an identical battery, and it also has pretty much an identical build to the iPhone X, or the iPhone X, I keep calling it an XS, I can't help it. But the XS has pretty much an identical build and pretty much an identical capacity battery to the iPhone X. So logic would think it'd still cost only $29 if you were having that done out of warranty. I know that $29 is going to raise to $49 at the end of the year, but right now it's $29. No, if you buy the XS version or the XS version of the iPhone, it's going to cost you $69 for a new battery. What? Haven't you got to open the phone, and surely there's as much labor, right, into getting, this is a totally separate thing. Haven't you got to open the phone the same way to replace the battery? You're telling me the screens are that expensive? You could buy a Galaxy Note screen for 20 bucks, Galaxy S9 Plus, 20, 30 bucks. Anyway, back to what I was talking about battery. $69. So they're going to charge you $40 more this year for a battery replacement if you're out of warranty, which you shouldn't be, unless you've done some other kind of damage to your phone where they void your warranty. But why is it $40 more on the iPhone XS than it is on the iPhone X? I don't understand that. I've not heard anyone mention it yet. It's just something I looked when I was looking at the Apple website. So there's that. And there's a plane coming over. Hopefully you'll still be able to hear me. And I'm not a hater, guys. You know, I'm not hating on the iPhone or anything like that. I mean, I've just sold my Galaxy Note 9 and I'm rocking a Moto G6 until my iPhone XS Max gets here. What a horrible name. But yeah, so, you know, I'm not a hater. I'm looking forward to using the iPhone and the Apple Watch. I really am. I'm going to give it a real good go. The Apple Watch is going to be really good for me because I have heart disease. And I've had a heart attack previously, so the ECG on that thing is just valuable to me. That product is made for someone like me. So I'm not a hater. Let's get that out of the way. But let's talk about Apple Care. So everybody has Apple Care when they have an iPhone. And then, well, most people do anyway. You know, you pay your price down, and then if something happens to your phone, you get to pay $99 for the luxury of having it repaired for just $99. Kind of doesn't make sense. You're already paying a few $100, and then you're paying another $100. Anyway, I don't see what the care is in that, but somebody cares, obviously. So Apple Care was $229 last year, plus the $99. So, you know, if you did damage the screen or other damage or whatever. This year, for some reason, the XS and the XS Max has gone up by $40 to $269. Why? I mean, why? They're still charging you the same $99 for if you need the repair. So they've just slapped $40 on for the sake of it. And don't talk inflation or the fact that the Max is a bigger phone, because the XS isn't a bigger phone. It's still structurally the same, like I said. It's kind of crazy. By the time you have paid your $269 for your Apple Care, and then $99 if you do need a repair, you're $80 shy of a brand new iPhone 7. Or you could go and buy a Poco phone and have some cash back in your pocket. See what I'm saying? For the price of the $599 repair out of Apple Care, you could buy 2 Poco phones. So yeah, these are, you know, just a couple of things I've noticed that nobody's really spoke about, and I just thought I'd like to bring it to people's attention that there are these little add-ons that cost a bit more again. By the time, I mean, if you went out and bought the top Max and then bought Apple Care, you're looking at nearly $2,000 on the iPhone. What? $2,000? It may sound okay to you guys. I think it's a bit nuts to me, but you know, well, am I? I'm just a 42-year-old fat dude living in the United States. Whoop. You'd think though, after all that money and these additions, like they're charging the extra $40 on the Apple Care, the extra $40 on the battery, the extra whatever for the screen. Anyway, with all these little additions, not only are they rinsing you out of money out of your pocket, not only have the iPhone's gone up, but all the aftercare's gone up, but they still didn't put a $9 dongle in the box. Or a fast charger. You would have thought with those little bit of extras they would have done. And don't tell me, oh, that's not important, because it's a fact that it is important when it's the best selling accessory at Best Buy for 2 years, the dongle. So, you know, Apple have only took that out to make more money again, because they're going to sell millions of them at $9. There's millions of them going to go. There has been for the last year. So anyway, so yeah, that was me. Just wanted to let you all know that, you know, these are some little extra costs that you're going to be looking at with the iPhone this year for no apparent reason really, other than one's bigger than the other, but they still don't make sense because the price differential in Apple Care doesn't change. It's all the same. So yeah, let me know what you think about these price increases for the aftercare service from Apple. Well, let me know if you don't care. Let me know if you think it's a joke. Let me know if you think I'm just stupid for bringing it up. Anyway, alright guys, like I say, it was just a quick video. I'm getting out of here, got a lot to do. See you later, bye.